because I just played tennis.
I was actually thinking that you looked great. I feel like I'm like a little grimy
I prefer the like face blur that Zoom provides because then I don't need to put makeup on. Like, I don't have makeup on and you can feel it.
Riverside doesn't make you look good.
Me? No, I know. I look terrible on all of our recordings.
You as people. Like,
no,
like Zoom does the glow.
I also don't wear makeup, and so on Zoom it covers that up more. Guys, we have to get started. I have some we have to get started. Let's go.
Okay. Well,
I've been saving one thing from the Disney trip for you guys.
here we are, and welcome to a Disney-rific Magical Kingdom episode of the Friday Night Movie Podcast, because today we're going to hear about Becky's trip to Disney with Mom and Dad.
Are we going to get sued by Disney from this episode?
If this episode gets so popular that Disney pays attention,
I'm sorry. Disney's going to hire me as a partner influencer paid advertiser after I talk about how incredible our trip was.
But before we go to Disney, I am under some time pressure today because at 1 p.m.
There's never been
5 minutes late.
There's never been an episode that will troll Shy more, even though this is Becky's episode. Because before Shy has to I said to him, you're not going to get off this podcast. What you're going to do is have to multitask, and we're going to make fun of you. Because Becky, we can't slow Becky's roll. She's got to fly. So I want to hear all her stories. And at 6 p.m., which is 1 p.m. for you.
What are you buying? Transformers?
G.I. Joes. But you can't mess with this community, Becky. This community is psychotic.
The
rabbit hole, the G.I. Joe reselling action figure community is an underbelly of crime and punishment like I have never seen. And Shy is exposing us to it by doing this on the episode.
I, first of all, through various Facebook groups and eBay and Mercari, that's how
you definitely should have impersonated someone. Like, you definitely should not have used your name.
Why do you need these?
That is
are you
not
going to play with
question.
them? Are you going to have your friends over and you're going to build?
Becky,
I just wanted to show you a couple of them.
Do you remember that crazy thing he built in his room when we were kids, where it had like that
with the string, and that went across that was the Star Wars, though, right?
I just want to show you a couple of things.
Oh, it was G.I. Joe's? I thought it was Star Wars.
So I just
there's a one in the white snowsuit.
I think it was G.I. Joe's.
Yeah,
maybe, but it was like a white snowsuit one.
So
Blizzard? Is that?
I just want to quickly say, Hasbro has started this thing called the G.I. Joe Classified, which are like fancy collector versions of the old toys. And there are some wonderful people out there, like this guy, Randall Paul, who's like my buddy, I guess. Yeah, we're buddies.
Your internet G.I. Joe buying buddy.
I don't think you should say their name in public.
You don't. Well, it doesn't matter. We don't know if he's a real person.
Randall, super cool guy.
We don't know. But Lily, you don't even know
I
if
was
he's real.
able to get a Chuckles from him.
It's blurring Chuckles' crotch like there's something we shouldn't see. Do you realize that?
That's Chuckles from G.I. Joe the movie.
An 80s bolero? What is he wearing?
No, he's an undercover cop. He's like Magnum P.I.
Is he contaminated that he's in a Ziploc bag?
There's probably anthrax in that bag, Shy.
Look, remember I had the little one of this? This is a big one.
No, I don't remember because it's not important to me.
So if I stop paying attention in about 20 minutes, it'll be because I am like frantically going.
Is this? What I don't understand. Is
They're doing drops. They're doing drops
of new toys or old toys.
New. Well, some of them.
Someone's doing a drop of people's used toys. It's not a drop. It's just a garage sale on the internet.
There is a Walmart exclusive.
Oh, there's a Walmart exclusive.
Oh. Like when Miss Sony did something for Target and everybody wants it.
It's the same.
It's like a huge deal.
Okay. So all that being said, I will update everyone on my G.I. Joe buying situation.
Now, Becky, just to top off.
But then I want to hear about
troll. Becky and I, just to talk about the trial. If he was going to update us, do you think he would text it to us? Or does he now exclusively use voice to text? No one can understand a goddamn thing he's saying. Because I figured it out. He refuses to get reading glasses and he can't see his fucking phone. That's why he's doing voice to text.
And that's why he's not proofreading. That's why he's not
proofreading. And he sends a gibbery drabbler.
I definitely don't proofread.
But your phone would autocorrect. The voice to text is just listening to your buttery voice. And it's too smooth jazz because it's all typos. Mom types better than you. I full on understand Mom's conversations better than yours. I'm like at a loss every time you text.
I will say this. I took my daughter to her annual eye doctor appointment, right? Which is like a special eye doctor.
Just pay for a fucking eye doctor appointment.
You know, at the end of her appointment, the doctor's like, do you have any other questions? I was like, let's talk about me for a minute. I was like,
reading glasses.
Why are reading glasses making me nauseous?
This is a pediatrician's office.
That's pretty much what she said. Okay. All that being said,
yours,
we've warmed you up, Becky.
So you know how
take us away.
Mom makes it no secret that Shy is her favorite.
Yes.
Like this is the secret of our lives.
Accurate.
So if you ever want to bring Shy down a few pegs and also have a different narrative, which that he is in fact not her favorite, I highly recommend doing the Disney tour with Mom, like a tour of Disney with Mom, where she points out all the things Shy wouldn't do with her or wouldn't let her do, and then she tells you how disappointed she is.
I kept her on track.
You get to sweep in and say things like, oh my gosh, of course we can take a picture in front of the Cinderella's castle. Of course we can take a picture in front of the Millennium Falcon.
That's not a Shy thing.
I would love to see the parade. Let's pose together with fake lightsabers.
Okay, so first of all.
No.
Millennium Falcon, Cinderella's Palace, I think I did. There's nothing that can get me to go to a parade.
Yeah,
like I went to the Macy's parade with my in-laws.
No.
In the rain.
This isn't a rebuttal conversation where you get to now tell me why you didn't.
She wasn't open the floor. She didn't open the floor.
You weren't.
This is my new favorite episode.
And I gotta tell you, nothing brought me more joy than walking around Disney with Mom for as long as she wanted, wherever she wanted, while she just rattled off all of her disappointments of all the things Shy wouldn't do for her.
There is a weird Venn diagram where Shy and Mom don't meet, where they both dig their heels on what they want to do.
Yeah.
And so that's when Becky and I can swoop in and be accommodating.
You know how at Disney you have to walk a lot, right? Like you're doing a lot of mileage.
I think my meniscus will never be the same.
No. I have now bursitis or something in my hip. I have like permanent inflammation.
So,
I will be in an amoeba the next time we go back.
What you're saying is you can only go between the ages of 6 and 16. It's like that's what the park, who can survive the park.
Or you have to be Fanny Corman. So
true.
We'd sit down at the end of the day, have dinner, having dinner, and she would give us our step count. And whatever our step count was, you have to mentally calculate somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 less steps you've done than Mom. Because no matter where you're going in the park, she's running up ahead like a pack dog, but then circling back like a sheepdog
to make sure you're
round you all up. And she's running up and coming back and running up and coming back.
And pointing.
Oh, look at this.
Like at synagogue when she's saving seats.
Oh, yeah. And
or at a bris.
There was one point where I had to, and as gently as I could, I said, hey, Mom, it would be a lot easier if you walked with us, so I didn't have to keep screaming across the park for you to redirect to the correct, because she also won't look at the map. She's just decided she knows where to go. She's like, we need to take Tomorrowland to exit the park. And I'm like, no, we have to go through Cinderella's castle.
But do you have a map on you, or is it on your phone?
On your phone. And it gives you your live location of where you are. So it's like a Google map.
For the
but
park.
I do miss
really
a paper map.
Did you air tag her? Those are two questions. Those are two different thoughts.
I didn't air tag her. No, you know what it is? I did because she had her magic band, and I think I could track her using her magic band.
Oh yeah, how does the magic band work?
It's unclear, but it's expensive.
Mom
to buy
loves
one.
a Disney
loves the
Magic
Magic
Band
Band.
situation. She
Okay,
signs
now
up for
back to Shy's thing. Do they offer you a paper map, or are they just anti-paper?
No. They have tons of paper maps, but it's just easier because on your phone it can tell you where
I know.
you are.
I just feel like the kids,
and then it'll tell you if you're like, oh, I want to go to whatever ride. I want to go to Space Mountain. I want to go to, Splash Mountain, which is now called Tiana's Bayou Adventure. You can like click on it and see how long the wait is, and then it's kind of like all very well integrated.
Oh, that's cool. No. You can see how long the wait is. That's interesting.
So, okay. So I was very into let's do everything, let's get everything, let's try everything. Whatever will make mom and the kids happy. I just want to like go for it all out. So on the first day, on the day we arrived, we didn't have any park tickets, but we kind of like took the monorail around and we visited the Polynesian and we did different things. And we saw someone doing caricatures and we thought, how fun will this be? Let's do a caricature. But these days, the way it works is that the guy just takes a picture of your face and then you like tell him
AI makes it?
No. I'm gonna get your reviews. And then
oh my God, you did this?
He just takes a picture of your
face.
Is
it my birthday? I didn't pay for this Patreon. I am piggybacking on Shy's Patreon content. I did not pay for this level.
I saved this one.
This is amazing.
And then you tell him like what characters you want to be. He has a lot of thoughts and judgments on who you are and are not allowed to be. And then you can just pick up.
Maybe it's racist.
No, he'll be like.
That's Lily.
Like,
that's what you're
what if you're like, I want to be Moana, and he's like, no, you're not allowed.
No, Vlad wanted. I forget who Vlad wanted to be. Oh, Vlad wanted
someone from Anastasia.
No. That's like and he was like, no, you're only allowed to be this character, and he was like, okay. So I would just want to know. So then you can pick it up.
Can we guess?
You can pick it up later in the day. And we ended up picking it up. Mom picked it up on the very last morning, right before we left for the airport. So we didn't see this until right until we were leaving.
Oh my God!
And she prefaced it with me before she showed it to me. She goes, "I just want you to know that
these were very expensive.
We did not pay for this. Because I got my money back."
I was gonna say,
Mom got her money back at Disney.
She's like, I would like you to know
vendor.
we got our money back for this. Okay, because I just
can we guess who everybody is?
No, you'll be able to tell who they are. You'll be. Oh, you want to guess before I show you?
No, it's like who this guy. Can I just tell you who I think they chose for Vlad? The like alien guy from Lilo and Stitch, who's like the tall, skinny one.
Oh, that's so great! No, we did because you pick a theme, and we like picked like one movie. Wait, listen. Now, at first you'll be distracted because Vlad and Mom came out amazing.
Looking the same.
But then take a beat and look at me and my children. And I'm not worried about sharing this because don't worry, these are not identifiable as my children.
They're not. Their likeness is not. Oh, it's all together. It's one picture.
Okay.
Wait.
Why is Barbara Bush in the top left?
That's supposed to be me.
Yeah, that's Barbara Bush.
These are supposed to be my children. Look at me.
Oh, Mom is Grogu.
Mom insisted that she get to be Grogu.
Vlad is Chewbacca. I'm Princess Leia, who, by the way, he made with a red lightsaber.
It's not red. It's white. Oh, I can't see on the picture. It's red. Weird.
Why are Mom's eyes so crooked?
That's supposed to be one of my children.
Sunny?
Does that look like my child's face? Does that look like my child's face?
That one looks more like you. Becky, that's amazing. Again, that's a young Barbara Bush.
Brutal. Mom looks exactly like
Mom
herself
and
if she was
look
Yoda
amazing.
and fabulous.
It's a little bit absurd.
Vlad really wanted to be with this.
Yeah. Vlad looks like Vlad's like the Schwarzenegger version of Vlad.
Vlad wanted to be Jabba, and the guy was like, "Absolutely not. You're only allowed to be Chewbacca."
Because clearly he can only draw 3 characters.
Because he has a template.
Look at this mutant child.
I mean,
I don't know, but Mom looks
so
ridiculous.
Good. Look how good she looks.
She looks like too good to be Yoda.
I gotta say, she does look
like. She got a facelift.
It looks like Mom, but like just a little bit cockeyed.
But I'm sorry, just one more time.
Like I said, there's a scene in Any Given Sunday that's Allie and I always randomly quote. It's when Jamie Foxx is in the bathroom and the old lady with white hair comes out of the stall and he goes, "Oh my God, it's Barbara Bush." And that's all I keep thinking about.
We didn't pay for it.
I would
did
love
Mom,
to have
Did
been
Mom
a
describe
fly
the
on a wall
conversation?
in
I would
that
have loved to have seen that
conversation.
conversation. How did it go?
With what?
Mom
For getting
and the
her money
guy.
back for that.
Oh, I don't ask for the trade secrets.
Was
She
just like
just
Mom
presented
arguing
it
with a
as,
street
"Don't
vendor
worry."
at Disney.
She's like, "Don't worry, we got our money back for this."
Amazing.
But wait, was the money given back on your magic band? And so you'll never see it again?
It's on Mom's magic
in
band.
Disney Bitcoin.
And we have to give a shout out to Dad. Dad was also there.
Wait, why isn't he in the picture?
Because he didn't come with us to the Polynesian. So you know what? He didn't get to be in the caricature.
But you could have just given him a picture of Dad based on the way he was doing things.
You didn't come to the Polynesian. You don't get to be in the horror movie version of Star Wars. All right. He was there. He was on the trip, and I just want to say that, like, our dad listen, he wasn't super interested in going on any of the big rides, which is understandable. They jostle you around. You can get really nauseous. They could cause headaches. Totally get it.
I took Dad on the octopus in a parking lot in Montreal, and he's still nauseous.
Cavendish Mall.
Every year in the Cavendish Mall,
and I think he's still
like a highlight of the year. Still see that. Now, I will say, if you're someone who doesn't do well on rides for those reasons, totally understandable, very, very typical. But you were going to say, "Hey, I'm going to pick one roller coaster, one ride."
I do have a question about this.
Which one would you choose? Because I can tell you which one.
I haven't been.
Like at Disney, I would take whichever one is that mountain one that used to be for the. I don't know if the dwarves, like the Seven Dwarves, still have it, but it's like a very nice kids roller coaster.
Didn't he just want to do the teacups? Didn't he only want to go on teacups? Wasn't that his whole thing?
He didn't even come with us teacup day.
No, but wasn't he saying like that's like the one thing that he wanted to do?
Yeah, we didn't do it. But I will. Okay, right. And you want to know why he didn't get to do any of those? I'll tell you why. Because, and she's going to be so mad at me because the way she told the story to me, immediately after we get off the ride, she goes, "I want you to know, it wasn't my idea. I mean, it might have sounded like it was my idea because I told him to come stand with me and take a picture, but I didn't technically tell him to go on the ride.
There is a picture.
But it sounded like
There's a picture of the two of them on this ride. Which we need to get the rights to, but as soon as Shy gets the rights to them, we will put that on the internet.
You start
the rights for Mom and Dad? We have to get their rights? We have their rights.
When you
just send me the picture.
Start the story by denying accountability. I don't care what version of the story you're telling me. I'm going to look at you and say, "Oh, Mom, so it's your fault the only roller coaster he went on was the Tron Light Cycle one, where you're strapped into a motorcycle head first, being shot
but I have a question.
In 3 seconds with 4 G-forces, and it feels like your brains are being ripped out of your ass. That's what Tron feels.
It really does put a crick in your neck.
Is it one of those things that you're on the thing, but it's like all the stuff is moving past you and it's like an optical illusion? It's like a screen and the wind.
It is a real roller coaster. It is a real roller coaster.
You're physically moving.
You're strapped forward.
On the Tron Light Cycle coaster, you're sitting.
I saw you guys on it, the photo, but I didn't understand how you're moving.
It's like you're in
the child on a motorcycle.
It's like you're in the Pepe Panini press. You lay down forward. And
what's keeping you on the motorcycle?
Like a panini press.
So on your back. Get up?
Yeah, like you are. There's like a turtle shell. Imagine like a turtle shell strapped around your back, strapping you into the motorcycle, where your hands are in front of your face, and you're like in a motorcycle position, strapped into the bike. But it's a roller coaster. But the way the roller coaster begins is that it shoots you like a slingshot, where you hit. And I looked this up, 4 G-forces or whatever it is. Because you're going from 0 to 60 head first with no wind protection, right? Going head first in like less than 3 seconds. So the first like 3-4 seconds of the ride, it truly feels like your brains are being pulled out from the bottom.
Have you done this one?
I did, yeah.
It's amazing.
My biggest recollection is
not the one that if I was Mom,
a 76-year-old man should do.
I just would if I was Mom. I'd be like the one roller coaster I'd let someone decide on their own if they want to do might be Tron. I wouldn't make suggestions to anyone.
It's very physically demanding, that
It's
one.
a physically
my neck
demanding
kind of hurt
ride.
afterwards. But wait, speaking of action figures, did you go and get your own Tron action figure made with your face on it like I did afterwards?
No.
I did.
I was
And
too busy going on more rides, bitch. That's what I was doing. My kids were ride maniacs. We went on every single crazy roller coaster.
I have a theory about Disney.
Considering
Disney,
how tiny my kids are, they were absolute champions.
They're amazing. I talked to them about the trip, first of all. Good luck getting a word in. Second of all, they are so fun to talk to Disney. Oh, my God. If you try to respond, too shy. I'm talking.
Too shy.
So the thing is that I think is amazing.
I can't believe they allowed children on that.
Becky's kids are very tall. Her kids
height.
are as tall as my kids.
Not weight? There's no weight minimum?
No, it's just height, and my kids are tall enough for the tallest.
So it's
ride.
like 4 feet and at least like 20 pounds. Like their kids are light as a feather, but they're tall.
They barely crack 40 pounds. Like they're they're very teeny.
So here's my question for you. You're on the Tron ride. Now, the thing, so I one of the great joys I had so everyone should know.
I think I'm too scared for the Tron ride.
Lily and I paid Becky on Venmo for Patreon content because we wanted to make sure we would get, and Becky delivered. I got to tell you, when Becky goes on another trip, people should just send her money because
send me $5.
It's gold.
You get so many videos.
It's gold.
And then Shy leveled up and got $8 to get food reviews and what Becky's husband thought of the trip.
Yeah, which was pretty hilarious because that one I would say like is you really are paying for him denying that, but at least you get it on camera. Yeah. So what I think is interesting about Disney though is that they're so, and I've gone down the rabbit hole of watching videos about how Disney rides are designed, and then also more interestingly the ones that are defunct and why they get taken down. But I do think it's brilliant. I remember this being at Disney is that while you're lining up for the ride, you can't really see the scary parts of most of the rides. Mm-hmm. And so if your kids, especially yours, if you have neurotic kids, just telling them, just get on the ride, just get on the ride, just get on the ride really helps a lot. I felt like that helps because the Tron ride, I feel like maybe you can see it go up at one point.
The part you see is just the very first part where you shoot out really fast and then you kind of come around a big circle. Oval, essentially, and then it goes indoors and the whole ride is really indoors.
Yeah, so I think that's cool. I think that they set it up. I mean, they're really great at setting it up for that kids will, because these rides aren't insanely scary. They're cool. So now the other thing is that I love Becky's sense of childlike wonder, because if you see a freaking dolphin with Becky, she loses her mind.
I love a wild animal sighting.
Loses her mind. And I really want to hear about where you had the most releasing of your tethering to reality, where your imagination took over.
The best way to describe it is, you've gone to see your favorite band. It is your favorite band on tour with your favorite album, right? It's been building. Maybe you've had these tickets for 6 months, 8 months. You've been building up. You've been waiting.
They postponed the show, and then you had to go again later.
No, and then they open the show with your favorite song. And you're not ready because there's so much emotion and you love this band so much and you love this song so much. And then they open the show with it and you're like, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. I needed a build up. I needed to get to this place. And now you're starting me off from the most emotional place. It's too much. You kind of short circuit a bit. And that's how it felt for me going on the Avatar rides and visiting the Avatar part of the park, because I was like, it's too many feelings. When I was doing Flight of Passage, which is the one where you get to ride the Ikran, I was literally, afterwards we got off and I just I turned to Vlad and I'm like, I'm very sad right now. I'm having a lot of I'm having feelings of grief knowing that I'll never actually get to be a Navi and fly an Ikran. And this is where I'm at right now. And I was and he was like, okay. He's like, we can do the ride again. And I'm like, no, you don't understand.
But were there any other? So that's
amazing. Is that
made me
Back
so
to the
happy.
Future ride where it's you're seated,
it's
but
it's a screen
screen
and you're moving, but it's not it's different than any of the other ones you've done that way.
They
You're
tip
in
you
your
over.
own little pod thing, like on your own little, also like motorcycle type thing, which is like your fake little dragon that you're flying. Banshee is what they're called in English, but like whatever.
Okay, but what about like that? But then you got to walk through the Pandora world.
No, it's I mean, you have to walk through the Pandora world, but then there's like a boat ride that kind of takes you through the forest at night with all the creatures.
But there's also, they have that like floating cliff.
That's like
That's
in their
amazing.
world, and you get to walk around and look at it.
That's not on a screen. That's real.
No, it's real. They actually
No,
have
they
these,
build
like
that.
kind
It's
of like
just
set builds basically
hanging
of the
out
floating of the like the floating mountains.
Planet. Yeah.
So now I want to hear, were there any other rides where you had, not the Ikran thing, but where you transported completely into the world, where you felt like you were in
that's what I call
movie?
the spiritual enlightening experience of Guardians of the Galaxy. That is what I would call a spiritual roller coaster experience. That is not a typical roller coaster. You know, people say, "Oh, you might get really car sick," and Nasha's like, "I didn't," and I'm someone who's extremely prone to that because I think once you just sort of go into it, you are really transported into a whole other roller coaster type experience. It's not scary, but it's more just like really encompassing and beautiful.
I feel like because we've been like talking about Disney and I've been hearing about your trip, I kept getting ads on Instagram.
Sure, yeah.
Because of it, but all my ads were, it is now cheaper to buy a ticket to Japan and go to Disney Tokyo than to go to Disney World in Orlando.
Maybe. I would just make sure to go to a Disney that has Tron and Guardians. And I mean, like Avatar too, but yeah.
And I'm like, is that really true? Who ran these numbers? I cannot imagine a ticket to Tokyo is cheap.
Well,
It's
not
also
the way
much
you
farther.
fly. Not the way you fly.
Probably not. But like, I don't know. Also, is Disney Japan the same as Disney Orlando?
I mean,
or all Disney's created? Because Disney Paris is not.
One of the things that I don't think people talk enough about, but that blew us away, was the Toy Story land, the Toy Story world, where
I didn't really go to that. So
my God,
because your kids are bigger.
Incredible! You feel like you're a teeny tiny little toy, and everything is enormous, like 20.
Oh, my kids would love that. My kids would love that.
The rides were amazing. They have the army men doing a drum line going around the park as like the army guys doing a drum line. So while you're waiting for the Slinky Dog ride, you get this like live drum line performance thing by the plastic green army men, but they're like, you know, adult humans dressed as them.
Oh, it's people in costume.
People in costume. It was so cool. We did some really cool rides there. It was really fun. I mean, there was just some like amazing things that I don't think, but that I don't know, Shai, again, I don't think you did, which was Mickey's Runaway Train, total highlight. Ratatouille, another huge highlight.
Ratatouille, that's one of the ones where I had to like hold Mom down. I was like, Mom, don't disappear. She's like, but Ratatouille. And I was like, Mom, we will lose you in the dark.
You and my kids got to talk about how fantastic the Ratatouille ride was for the rest of the day.
So is that the stuff that like a 5-year-old could do? All of that stuff? Or no, you still need to be like 7 feet tall?
No. A lot of them, like Rise of the Resistance, Ratatouille, I don't think there's your kid would be big enough to go. Because they're not roller coasters. They're like,
what about a kid who won't go on like the slide at a park because he's too afraid? What are we thinking?
I think there's
no, but that's why you don't tell them what the ride is.
They'll be fine.
Okay.
So my trick is that I think with kids they look to adults for the signaling. So what we would do is when we got off the roller coasters and our kids were like white as a ghost and were terrified, we would just be like, "That was amazing!" And then they'd be like, "Oh no, that was amazing! I loved it." So as long as if they're small enough, as long as you sort of reinforce that it was exciting and not dangerous, like they were never in danger, you're safe. It was
they were
fun,
never in danger.
They were never in danger. Well, that was like a whole theme of Space Mountain. And to be clear, my kid is not the only one that got off this ride absolutely convinced they were going to be decapitated.
Oh, God.
Oh, but that's the history of Space
decapitation
Mountain.
Is the history of Shai's buying his green.
Oh, no. Okay, so do you guys want the update? First of all, the Hasbro website crashed for a minute, but I did get one Ninja Force Zartan, a Alejandro Balam Sundown Luna Mendoza.
Mean nothing to me.
How could it crash just because it's you and
Cobra
that other guy?
Overkill.
Do they not have a good website?
The Hydro Viper.
Jeez.
and the Cobra La Royal Guard. But I got 3 of
no
those.
one cares.
Oh, and then since going on the Guardians ride, I've showed my children the first 2 Guardians of the Galaxies movies, which have been huge hits in my house. My younger one is so obsessed with
I can't show them in my house.
It has become
my kids hate those movies.
It has become such she's very loyal to Groot, my younger one. I have never seen her cry the way she cried at the end of that first movie. Like, truly, I've never seen her fall apart. Even when she knew he was going to come back as Baby Groot, and then watching the second one, he gets made fun of a lot, and they call him Twig and this and that. She's very defensive, yelling at the TV, "Don't call him a twig. He's just a baby."
And that ride is like a Back to the Future type, or it's a roller coaster?
No, it's a roller coaster, but that is like, you can't call it a roller coaster. That is a spiritual experience.
But it has ups and downs and drops. You hate drops.
Here's the thing: new roller coasters, the drops are not like on old roller coasters.
No, because
they're very smooth.
use the magnetic. It's like a magnetic system where they propel forward.
There's some insane drops on roller coasters, Becky.
No, but new roller coasters don't have the same dropping sensation. They're really smooth and fun and beautiful. And then I figured out my trick this past summer, Shai, when your daughter peer pressured me to go on all of the terrifying water slides. If I take a really deep breath and scream out as loud as I can on the drop, I don't feel it. I just have to time my screams, which means I just scream.
Okay, but you didn't go on any, like, turns you upside down.
There was one that turns you upside down in all of the Disney parks, and we didn't do that one because I was afraid one of my kids would black out, so we didn't do it.
Okay, which one was that?
The Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster, which also breaks all the time, which is, like, not a great
that's not great.
Yeah,
I don't know why that sounds like a fake roller coaster. That doesn't sound good. And how was the food? Did you eat a turkey leg?
I did not eat a turkey leg. I will say one of the surprising parts of Disney is that we ate a lot of like sit-down reserved meals in the like nice restaurants inside the parks. Like our dinners were like a reserved dinner at the Beast Castle, reserved at Cinderella's Castle, reserved at this like spaceship thing in Epcot. And the food was consistently like quite good at those restaurants. And then other than that, these are exactly the only snacks you can find in the park: soft pretzel, popcorn, Mickey ice cream, Mickey shaped ice cream sandwich.
Does it look like Mickey, or is his
and
face,
like 2 kinds of water ice, and that is it. And then there's like one guy that sells cotton candy. Like those are the only snacks.
What about the turkey leg?
That's in Epcot. There was like one stall in Epcot that had it, and then I will say, like,
it's at the America. It's at the American Revolution.
It's like the very sort of like classic junky American food, burgers, nuggets, this and that. However, in each of the parks and like the different, if you're in Galaxy's Edge or if you're in wherever in Hollywood Studios, they have a lot of like different kinds of foods. So you're not just stuck with that. Like you can get like all sorts of cuisines that I've heard is quite good. However, my children only ate chicken nuggets at Disney, so I only ate at the chicken nugget places. But
cool though, interesting.
Yeah, but so I actually think the food was pretty good. Ooh, some really good churros.
I heard that the churros were better there than in Spain.
No, in Spain, no. Well, different.
They're different. They're like the Mexican ones.
The Mexican ones covered in cinnamon
sugar on. Right, yeah, they're just different.
Definitely ate a lot of churros.
So, do you need to train for a trip like this like you train for the Olympics? Like, who can go to these? Like, I don't understand how...
It was a huge mistake not to do conditioning before this. Yeah. I am not kidding. We all have, like, park-related injuries from the amount of Everyone is like, it is...
How is America... No, I don't want to be, like, offensive, but how is America doing this? Are they just not doing as much as what you did? Are they just not walking to that many places? Are they doing it over 10 days? Like, how is...
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
because you need to be physically fit.
The average American surviving this park? I don't know the secret. I don't know. It must be mind over matter. Because people keep pretty aggressive Disney schedules. I will tell you that. Yeah.
Wow.
But
did you write on everything?
Have, like, ice pack stations and like
Like
Little foot
electrolytes.
massage and like, yeah. It's not a lot. I'm like, I'm not kidding. I had to schedule a massage even before I got home. It was like day 2. I'm like, gonna get that massage lined up.
Well, I'm so glad you had a great time.
Great.
It does seem
I would
like
go
they say
back.
it's the happiest place on earth.
10
for
10
kids
would
and
go back.
adults.
Loved it. It was a great experience all around.
And the fact that you went when your kids are little, you get a chance to go again when they're older.
Yeah,
It'll
and
be
we
a
got
whole
to do
other
a lot of
experience because you didn't do Universal, which is my favorite.
Oh, one controversial moment I did not tell you about.
Mhm.
My kids were a no sell on It's a Small World.
No,
Like
because
that.
it's
Ew, who would want to do
creepy
that?
dolls.
That was gross. Yeah, I feel like
Mom,
how would they not close that
That
right
was
yet?
sort of the one thing that
I didn't like it
that
when
they-
we did it 30
that they
years
would
ago.
not do for Mom, and she had to give in. I was like, we're going to force him on the ride. And as my kids said, I'm not going to sit for 12 minutes on a boat while a bunch of dolls sing to me.
Agreed.
I was like, all right. So,
Not getting those 12 minutes back at Disney.
that's basically
Those 12
what they were
minutes
like.
cost like $500.
You're like, do you
Go
know
find something else to do?
how many churros I can eat in 12 minutes? I'm not going
Yeah.
on that ride.
How many sketches of my family I can get?
One more time. It's going to be fun for when you look at it now.
It's spectacular. Amazing. Like Miri doesn't even look like she's in the same picture as you guys. She looks like she's someone from the Brady Bunch. Like, why would they have?
Why
It's
is
just so
she in
weird.
pigtails? She doesn't wear pigtails.
It's a weird choice. Cool. Well, did you watch anything on the plane? I got stuff I've been watching.
Did you watch
What have you
any?
guys been
I always
watching?
find like there you're immersed in Disney things. Did you watch Disney things?
No, I was watching.
I watch Disney things all day,
I just want you to know, guys,
time.
I'm very
My whole
stressed.
life is Disney
I'm
things.
Very stark
stressed
contrast.
that
I was watching
can't-
The Pit
That I
on
don't
there.
know where the G.I. Joe Renegades, Red Dog, and Taurus are on sale double pack. I don't know if they're on sale yet. I can't tell.
No, I
Keep
was
going.
watching. I was watching The Pit.
Just get a Rax Fasby and call it a day.
And I'm trying to think. I think that, and honestly, I got to tell you, we were so wrecked at the end of the day. Our kids would go to bed, and it wasn't like I wanted to sit up in bed and watch anything. We would just pass out,
No, but I mean on the
everyone-
plane or
Right.
anything, because then I'll tell you what I want.
I told you. No, I told you. I watched The Pit. I was like,
Good.
there was like 6
I don't think this
episodes to
season.
watch, or
I don't
4
think this
episodes.
season is as good as the first season.
I
It's
agree.
fine.
I'm having a harder time with it. I love the
Me too.
characters,
It's
but I'm
slower.
having a harder time. I think I'm having a harder time with it. Yeah, but I'm still watching. Like, I'm always like, oh, it's so depressing. I don't want to watch it. And then I watch it. And I'm like, oh, it's so cool though.
It's so good though. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I saw The Housemaid
Oh, I really
with
want to see
Amanda,
that. That's
Ooh,
super
I
high on
really
my
wanna see that.
list. Was it good?
and
We almost watched it the other night, and then I forget
I
what we
really
watched
want to see
instead.
that. It looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, I like Sydney Sweeney. I'm a fan.
Me too.
So
No, me too. Yeah.
So I enjoy, and like, here's the thing is that they were so smart for getting Amanda Seyfried in that, because she's so good that like it doesn't,
She's so
she
good.
elevates anything that she's in. So I think everybody else around her is good when she's good. And like, she's just so good at everything that I enjoy watching her so much that it's a pleasure to watch her. Look, it is what it is. And you just have to like be in the mood for that. Do you know what I mean? It's got a fun twist. I didn't guess the twist, but I'm also not the best at that. You know, I feel like Mom would get it right away, but like I didn't get the twist. So I was like, ooh, I'm all in. I knew something, you know, when you know something's off.
But you don't know
I'm
what
like,
it
I know
is.
there's something, but I was like, I can't
I
figure
know
it
what the
out.
twist is already, which is what made me interested in seeing it.
Oh, you already, because you read a spoiler?
No, I saw like a clip where I'm like, oh, that must be the twist. And I was like, oh, now I'm super interested.
Okay. Well, offline, you'll tell me what you think it is.
Yeah.
I'm curious. So look, it was like late at night, but we wanted to watch I was like, I want to watch like a movie. I don't want to watch half a movie. I just want to sit and watch a whole movie. It's 2 hours, which isn't terrible. And like you can do it if you in my house, if you started at like 10:30, you can do this.
On
And
a weeknight?
No. This is a weekend. This is Saturday night. I don't have to get up early the next day. And the choices were like all dramas. So many dramas out. Every movie's it was like Hamnet, Sentimental Value. These are like heavy dramas. And then it appeared like a beacon on a Saturday night for like a crimey Hillary, whatever type, like something's amiss in this household type, And I was like, I am down. So it was like we were in the mood for it. So I enjoyed it. Is it like the best movie of all time? I mean, no, but it gives you exactly what you sign up for, I think.
Right.
So, good for Paul Feig. It's fun. And yeah. So now I feel like I had other things, but Shai, what have you been watching?
No, he's too busy on his.
Oh, he's too
No,
busy. He
don't
can't
worry.
talk.
I'm not too tired to talk
Goodbye.
about shows. No, I have things to recommend.
No one said you were tired. We said you were multitasking.
Sorry, I am multitasking. I'm debating whether or not
you're just naming like feelings that some people have.
I'm debating whether or not I need to
stage.
buy a backup Ninja Pants Zartan.
You don't. You don't at all. Becky, back to you.
No, hold on. Wait, where did my notes go? I actually wrote down what I was going to talk about. Hang on.
Thank God, because you clearly wouldn't be able to think of it on the cuff right now.
Oh, also the other thing, we've been watching a ton of Olympics in my house. They're basically on 24/7.
I mean, Shai's doing that. I'm secretly watching bobsledding while we're talking.
Yeah.
Well,
no, my kids' favorite things.
Shout out to Shul Runnings.
And
they're competing right now.
AJ Edelman and Shul Runnings.
I mean, that's
is this
a
the four-man bobsled?
No, it's a two-man.
Either way, it's the most I've ever cared about bobsled.
Yeah,
me too. I'm watching it right now.
We're watching a ton of bobsled, curling, all the skiing.
The curling scandal.
Curling is crazy this year.
Boobgate, guys.
That guy, by the way, Mark Kennedy, was in the team with Kevin Martin that Howie and I wrote the song about. Mark Kennedy.
Well, was he a cheater then? Because he's a cheater now.
But you'd be surprised how many scandals there are in curling.
I gotta tell you, I mean,
scandals, there are.
It's so boring. They're like, we need to spice this up.
I like watching it.
Listen, there's like cheating, and then there's like cheating. This was more like
he booped it. He booped it. I mean, he booped it. You're really not supposed to touch it.
But like, it was a boob. It wasn't like
But he booped it to the point where the other team was like, we must film him and catch him. They were onto him.
Oh my God, what a bunch of
he's
babies.
a booper. No, they set up a secret camera to catch him.
Which you're not allowed to do either.
Yeah.
But they caught a cheater, Shai. I'm sorry. Why isn't Olympics doing their job?
The ruling on the ice.
The Olympics is
replay in curling.
The Olympics is like the most corrupt, after FIFA, is the most corrupt organization.
FIFA,
the cartels and the Olympics. That's
Olympics.
what we're talking about here.
So
we're never going to be allowed to podcast at the Olympics.
You don't care. You don't care.
Go. We're going. We're going to the next Winter Olympics. We're taking our kids
in LA. No, that's the summer one.
Winter Olympics in the French Alps, and we're going to, which was
is
like
a
big
Alps?
when Vlad was like, "Let's take the kids to the next Winter Olympics and go see curling." I was like, "Let me look up where they are. Let's see where they are." I was like, "French Alps. Let's do this."
That's so funny. Your husband does love some Olympics. It's like a lot.
On 24/7 in this house.
Anyway, I just think everybody's a little too casual about cheating from the curling team in this group. I'm a little disappointed in your moral compass, both of you.
No, just the Olympics. Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on. I've been watching some cool stuff. Allie and I went to the theater and we saw Send Help, new movie from Sam Raimi.
Oh, right.
Starring Rachel McAdams, who is amazing. And I know
that's
no one
where
disagrees
they get on
on
the
this
deserted island and she's with her nasty boss.
It's also just Sam Raimiing. It's good. It's like the way Drag Me to Hell is like, this is a cool movie. Send Help is a cool movie.
Rachel McAdams, I will watch that girl read a newspaper.
But also,
sign me
not
up.
that we need a reminder, but what a versatile, amazing, because in this character, she does drama, she does comedy, she does, violent horror. It's so good. And also, while the movie lives in this world where maybe you could be getting a message, tech bros are dicks, there's no message. It's just a really dark story, and it's really funny, and it was great. Refreshing that it was just super dark. It's kind of like the way Drag Me to Hell lives in the world of the mortgage crisis, but there isn't a message. Then we saw Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, or Have Fun, Good Luck, Don't Die.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Rockwell. I would just describe that. It was really good. I mean, it was solid. I didn't like it as much as Send Help. Imagine if 12 Monkeys was made by Edgar Wright, although it was made by Gore Verbinski, but it's 12 Monkeys, bleak future type of movie, but with the kind of humor of Edgar Wright, but still very bleak, not an uplifting movie.
Got it.
And then I am watching on Amazon Moonshine, starring Jennifer Finnegan and Jonathan Silverman.
Ah, cool.
Which is now all 3 seasons are on. And that is a show where the first few episodes of season 1 gets you, like sort of acquainted with this little town. But then all the mysteries start popping and the scandal starts popping in like episodes 6, 7, and 8. And I am addicted to this show. It is so good. And season 2 has an amazing comedic dance scene where all of the main characters have to do like a choreographed dance and do dialogue at the same time. And having been involved in a choreographed dance scene,
I have a new appreciation.
I was blown away.
Oh,
everyone in that show deserves an award.
I forgot to mention I saw 2 movies this weekend in theaters. So the first
I was literally just asking you what you've seen.
So the first, because I was thinking about all the Disney stuff. So the first that Vlad and I went to go see Pillion, which is the Alexander Skarsgård
thought you didn't make it.
biker movie. No, we did. We got a flat tire on the way. We ended up ditching the car, getting an Uber to the theater, and then picking up the car the next day.
You didn't miss a chance to go movies.
We both loved it. It was.
I can't wait to see it.
Really, it was like surprisingly funny.
That's
like
great.
The crowd in the theater was laughing out loud.
Support Skarsgård.
It was really funny. It was.
He loves you.
Super.
Well, it's not. I wasn't sure if it was a drama. I couldn't tell.
Drama.
If it was
No.
Okay, it's a drama.
It's a drama, but there is such a level of I don't know, sweetness and absurdity with the main character, with Harry Melling, who plays the character Colin, who's the submissive in the relationship. There's such like a sweetness to him that it's really funny. Honestly, it's strange, it's funny, it's dramatic, it's beautiful. It's, definitely pushes the boundaries of what, of like a romance, movie. There's some graphic scenes in it. But it honestly it's super well made. It's like a really great movie. It's well made. And then I took my kids to see Goat, which is the new animated basketball movie.
Oh, how was that? That looked cool.
It definitely looks really, really cool. And the kids had fun watching it. It's fun, it's cool, it's sweet. I just maybe I'm just like old and not hip and not cool, but there's like a lot of social media in the movie, in a movie that's about
in a kids
animals.
movie?
Like in a movie that's about animals, that takes place in a fantasy world that in no way needs to be rooted in our reality, in which the social media part has almost no positive outcome or messaging. Like, it's not like they're trying to teach kids something about it. It's just like the device to move the story forward at every single plot point takes place on Instagram. And you're just sort of going wow, I think
that's so inappropriate.
It's just...
That's like the characters having cigarettes.
Yeah, it's what it basically feels like. It feels like
they
you're
have cell
watching
phones?
a movie. They all have cell phones. Every plot point is moved forward because of something that happens on social media, or is posted to social media, or is a social media beef, or is comments, or is and so I think what really it looks really beautiful. It has great characters. It is a fun story, but the devices and the writing of it were just I got bored, which happens as an adult when you're watching kids movies, but it didn't happen when I watched Coco. I'm not bored when we watch Coco. I'm not bored when we watch.
I just want to.
But yeah, but I know it's not that it's a bad movie. It's just I think for me as a parent and for me as a movie watcher, I don't go to the movies with my kids to watch characters for an hour and 40 minutes be on
tweet
their
at each other.
Yeah, no, that's basically what it is. It's be on their phones, and I'm just okay.
Well,
just felt
that's weird.
Yeah. So as a parent,
all that in mind, we're grateful that you went to Disney. We give you 5 stars as a Patreon member.
5 stars.
5 stars. Best Patreon content ever.
Mm-hmm.
Send Becky $5. She'll send you a video from her trip. It might be mom walking away with her children.
That one is my favorite.
That's my favorite
one video where it's just showing how far ahead mom is and how
wait a
far
minute.
behind
Hold
dad
on.
is, and I don't know what to do.
Can we close on the best story of all? And that is mom getting a lightsaber? How did we not talk about this?
How did we not talk about that? So
did she not get one when she went with you? Or should she have
No,
multiple?
because it's
like an hour.
It's
like
a
huge
big
process.
thing.
It's a big commitment.
But I really wish we had organized it with Mom. We didn't spend a lot of time in Star Wars World with my kids because they're not very into Star Wars. So it was like an afternoon.
Honestly, like this should be its own episode. Mom should come on and talk about it because first it's like the 25 minutes of her standing outside Savi's workshop deciding which kind of lightsaber
which
she's
involved a phone a friend to me.
To you, to narrow it down for her, which were the two she was allowed to choose from. Then her finally choosing. But then you have to go into the workshop and you have to actually build it and make more choices. And it's just Mom and like 8 little teeny tiny 5 and 6-year-olds, and then Mom building her lightsaber with the help of one of the workshop guys, and the conversation she's having with him where she's like, I don't know, what do you think? Is it Unga Pachkin? Should I switch it out? Maybe I'll switch it out. Does it look like I'm wearing all my jewelry? This lightsaber, it's like I have all my bracelets on.
That's the best line.
Switch it out.
And then afterwards she told me, she was, the one that I picked, the defending the peace and honor one, like the High Republic version, I knew you took the one that looked like Luke Skywalker, and I knew you'd be upset if we had the same one, so that's why I picked that one.
Yep.
Disney's a real tension builder for Shy and Mom, by the way.
It really is. Then
Becky, it's like, this is our chance.
Everybody
just have them go to Disney, and then we come in.
I'm telling you,
this is their weak spot.
Mom already emailed you dates for next year. I'm telling you, reserve it now. Get high on.
At least she told me. She told me. I don't know if I can survive.
But I will say, I have never been on a vacation with Mom and Dad where on the way out they are like, "We're coming back next year." Like every single time, they're like, "We're reserving next year. We'll get a deal."
Because you can get a deal. And then the best part is as everyone's built their lightsabers and then they all exit the workshop holding their lit up lightsabers, it's literally like a trailing of teeny tiny ducklings of these little miniature children, and then just Mom in the back with her lightsabers.
Because they have them walk in a procession.
They do, and it's just Mom.
And then just Mom in the back with all these teeny tiny cosplay.
It's not like adults don't get them. Shy got
day
one.
Did you do yours? What time of the day did you do yours? I did mine at night.
Like
so
noon?
There were a lot of adults when I did it. It was at night. There was like maybe one kid.
No, mine was like at noon. It was like just before nap time.
All right, guys. I love you. This is so much fun.
All right. Love you guys.
You.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Friday Night Movie, the sibling rivalry and pop culture podcast. Join the Friday Night Movie family by following @FryNightMovie on all of the socials and visiting our website, FryNightMovie.com. Our theme song is by What Does It Eat? And make sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening.